Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss the Brindiamo Penthouse and how it is a whiskey oasis in the penthouse of Spalding Hall in Bardstown, Kentucky. My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, along with our special guests Ryan Thompson and Tim Swyatt.
Hey gang, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, so yeah, it's going to be fun today. We're going to be talking about this new attraction, if you will, down in Bardstown for bourbon fans. There is a way. It's largely a private deal, but it is open to the public for certain things, and we'll talk about how you can get engaged and get involved in that. We'll get to that after the break. For right now, Miss Beka Sue said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, Beka?
When I was younger, I always felt like there was, and I don't know why I had this thing where you had to be on one side or the other of this, but I always felt like you were either a Beach Boys fan or a Beatles fan. Okay. And I felt like you couldn't really be both. You either were like, I love the Beatles, really don't really like the Beach Boys, or you really like the Beach Boys and you didn't really like the Beatles that much. And I just want to see who you guys prefer, Beach Boys or Beatles.
Okay.
Or maybe you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I love them both. I'm a huge
I'm with you on it, Beka Sue. I'm with you. And I'll just put it out there. I'm certainly a Beatles guy.
Okay.
Never really got into the Beach Boys.
Yeah. I am not a Beatles fanatic, but I don't like the Beach Boys. I am not a fan of their music at all. But I am a fan of enough of the Beatles songs. I said if I had to pick from the two, clearly it's the Beatles. And I do think some of their stuff is cutting edge and holds up as fresh today as when it came out, damn near 50 years ago at this point. So, or some of it's over 50 years. So yeah, I think the Beatles for sure. Some people act like it's the greatest band that's ever lived. I don't believe that, but I do think that they are solid, and that would be my choice.
We all know Pearl Jam's the greatest band out there.
I don't know about that. It's the Rolling Stones.
Don't know about that either. Oh, interesting.
I know we have mixed opinions, though.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam's the greatest band.
Oh, yeah. They got that one good song. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, huh?
That one good song.
Yeah, they're a great one-hit wonder, Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam.
Tim, I know Rush is, that's high on my list as well.
Oh, my
Rush.
God.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Rush.
So this is now, I just got done seeing the Beach Boys. I saw them. Mike Love is still touring around. They were up here in northern side of Chicago. And I got to tell you, the backup band was spot on. I absolutely had a blast. The age was from 8 until 98 in this place.
Sure.
Bras were being tossed on stage.
No.
It was unbelievable. People went nuts for the Beach Boys. I couldn't believe
They
it.
have a heart attack.
Folks
Bras got
being
tossed
wheeled
on
in.
stage. Those guys they're getting up there.
Brian Wilson was the Beach Boys in reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And obviously he's still living, but he's not part of the Beach Boys that goes out. So yeah. And Mike Love, really not the guy, but it's his deal now. It's Mike Love's deal.
So
it is his deal. He can tour with the name. It actually was a really good time. I got to tell you, it was a really good time. If you saw them or the Beatles, I would say, yeah, Steve, I'm with you. I'm not a fanatic for the Beatles, but I definitely respect and everything. I can flip on a Beatles album right now and just put on the White Album cover to cover. I'll listen to the whole darn thing. It doesn't matter, any of them. And I would say with the Beach Boys, I guess I wouldn't say I went England one way or the other, but I think we can collectively agree that Pearl Jam is not the best band in the world.
No,
we can agree on that. Yeah, for sure.
Pearl Jam, and one thing cool about the Beatles, there was this evolution of their music. You start out with the like kind of the 60s rock at that time, and then it gets into, psychedelic music. It gets into, music that makes you think. It's just almost, some of it's almost hard rock. It's cool to see how they changed and evolved as a band, where as Pearl Jam, I mean, all their songs sound alike, right? I mean, or like AC/DC. I love AC. No, I don't like Pearl Jam, but I like AC/DC. But again, all AC/DC songs sound alike. They're all 100% the same thing. But it's just a good shtick that AC/DC has. I like AC/DC. Yeah.
I've had like 5 different singers. My favorite band? I don't know if I have a favorite band, honestly. I don't think I have a favorite band.
Okay.
What
Honestly.
kind of genre music, at least?
Everything. I listen
Spice
to
Girls. Hers is
it's only Spice Girls. No, I actually, that is one band I do not have downloaded on my phone at all, is Spice Girls. I don't have any Spice Girls on my phone.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want, Beka. You don't have that on there?
It's not Spice Girls. No, I don't have any Spice Girls.
We're going to check that. Next time I'm hanging out with Beka.
No, I'm going to prove it to you right now. I'm going to go into my Apple Music, which is what I use. I've got
I use Apple Music.
I've got
too.
like 26,000 songs downloaded.
It makes sense for me. I'm old. The Apple Music thing.
So I'm in your library right now. That says your library.
Okay.
Spice.
Is Apple Music
for the listening audience that can't see?
Spice
She's been
Girls?
tapping her phone with her middle finger, pointing right at us, and there are no results for Spice
No
Girls.
results on your library. I do not have any Spice Girls. I knew that I did not, but I have everyone else on here. I might not have any Pearl Jam, which means that I do. What song do I have from Pearl Jam? I have one song, and it's Nothing Man.
Oh, good one. Good one, at least.
That is the only.
Oh no, that was off Vitology.
Number 5 on the second album.
Let's see
Nothing
here.
Man
Rolling Stones.
was Nothing Man on Vitology, or was it on Versus?
Yeah.
Might have been the third album there, Tim. Good call.
I think it's Vitology, number 5 on Vitology.
I do have 3 different albums on here from Rolling
There you go.
Stones.
Rolling Stones. Greatest
Let's
band
see
of
how
all
much
time.
Rush I have on here.
Oh, God.
None.
God, Rush.
Rush.
Tim, I did see Rush at Red Rocks.
I don't have any Rush.
No Rush. Yeah.
There's not a single Rush. I have Otis Rush, but that's it. I do not have actual Rush.
There you go.
I have
That counts.
zero Rush.
You
So
get one Rush.
if I'm gonna vote between you guys, it goes to Steve for Rolling Stones.
Yes.
But I really, honestly, I always love Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
That's one of my leads.
To me, that's part of the trilogy.
best.
So Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, and the
Pearl Jam.
Those are the big 3.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go with I'm not gonna be like, I just really think that One Direction is
Oh, God.
they're the jam.
Well, what
Cardi
about-
B
You're
is
more of a
not the
98
best.
Degrees girl, though.
Nope,
You
don't
know,
have any
you're
of
more
that
of a
on here
Nick
either.
Lachey
I do
girl.
not have any 98 Degrees on here. I do not have
No
any
boy
NSYNC.
bands?
I do not have
No.
any boy bands at all on my
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
So,
All right.
fuck you, Tim.
All right. What about down to the Beatles versus the other guys?
Ooh, I wonder
The
if
Beach
what
Boys.
Beatles. I mean, I'm gonna go Beatles all day, but I don't think I have any. Well, I do have some Beatles on here. Oh, I've got 3 different albums. So I've got I Want You.
I have one
Dear
Beach Boys song,
Prudence.
Little Saint Nick, because I have Christmas music. I think
Peppers on
they do good
there.
with that
There you
song. They do good with that song. I'll give them credit for
Yeah, you
that.
like your Christmas music.
I do actually have I think a Beach Boys album on here.
Oh,
Probably the greatest
So-
hits.
I do actually have one of I've got the Greatest Hits and Sound of Summer
Yep.
on here.
Because that album
I will
was
say this.
gifted down by all of our parents to all of
When
us.
I'm feeling a little beachy, Beach Boys does.
Becca wants a little fun.
They do But if
Okay,
I'm actually
there is-
trying to listen to real music, I would listen
Yeah.
to the Beatles all day.
For the beach, this is a good question too. So for the beach, you like the Beach Boys. I like Jimmy Buffett at the beach. I'm not a parrot head. I don't listen to music in the car or anything like that. But you know what? When you're sitting at a tiki bar in Florida, that music sounds pretty fucking
fantastic.
good. Yeah.
There's nothing better than
beach
actual
song,
beachy
though?
music.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, the ultimate beach song is Lionel Richie All Night Long. I don't know. Every time that song comes on, I I have no
Why is it a
idea.
beach song?
I go right to the beach, like sunset, just past sunset. The stars are just coming out. For some reason, I go right to that moment in my head every time I hear that song.
Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie is his big.
That's the ultimate.
That's the ultimate beach music right there.
That to me is the ultimate beach song. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally fucking makes sense.
Ryan, how about you? Weighing in on the beach song.
Well, I think Jimmy Buffett certainly, but I'll also give a nod to Kenny Chesney. If you're at a tiki bar,
No Shoes Nation.
Kenny Chesney
action.
I was hoping you were going to say Pearl Jam.
I thought he was going to say Pearl Jam as well.
Would have been a better answer.
That would have been a better answer. Kenny Chesney.
I just definitely want to listen to some Pearl Jam.
Yes.
Like, okay. What?
Yeah. This just puts
But
me
it went to
Pearl
Kenny
Jam
Chesney instead.
Kenny
so
Chesney.
If there's one person here who I'm not going to hang out with and like listen to their music, it's Ryan Thompson.
Yes, Ryan Thompson. Yeah.
Ryan.
Good. Well, I like my solo time and my music. It's when so it's okay. It's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I want to hang out by myself anyways.
That's right.
With his monocle,
$100 bottle
his top
whiskey,
hat, $100
$100
bottle of whiskey. Yeah.
I don't know distillery. Fuck all of you.
I don't need your money. I'm a billionaire.
I'm a billionaire.
I'm
I'm a billionaire businessman. Yeah.
Templeton, fill my glass, please.
Many $100 bottles of whiskey.
Too funny.
I have over 30
$100
bottles of whiskey at my disposal at any given time.
That's capital, Steve. Capital.
Fuck all you got. I'm showing up with a monocle next time. Put it on. Just go with it.
The billionaire businessman. Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson. Maybe that's how you get to be a billionaire. Don't fritter your money away. You cap your whiskey spending it $100 a bottle. That's it. That's how you get to be a billionaire, folks. So there you go. On that note, it is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? We're going to start with Ryan. I don't even know if he's playing. He's in a hotel room. What do you got?
I'm a little embarrassed. I did make an effort when we were going across the border in the duty-free shop. I ran out. I was going to buy something, but then the cash register was broke somehow. They were having problems with it. I had a bottle of whiskey in my hand, and then we were about to take off, and I did not buy anything. I tried to buy something this afternoon. It did not happen. And then I stopped at the bar in the lobby, and I got it's empty now, so.
Plastic cup of booze.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Oh jeez.
That's sad. That's sad.
I know.
Depressing.
All right.
Yeah.
You could probably call your butler and he would bring you something. Your personal assistant.
Everyone knows I want to win the Cork Pop Challenge anyways, so.
You probably will this time though.
Maker's Mark, please.
Add a little bell.
All right, Beka, what do you got?
This time I've got some Knob Creek, a single barrel here. Let's see.
Wow. Cork broke.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
Hold on.
Gonna need something to extract that. Pliers, maybe? What's she getting? She's going to get something.
Corkscrew,
Don't need a corkscrew.
That's not going to get a pop, though. Well, maybe.
Nope. She's done with the pop.
Maybe.
This is my time. This is it.
Door's wide open here, Tim. Door is wide open.
Okay.
There you go. Becca's too never far away from a corkscrew.
It is a corkscrew. And she's just going for it.
I mean, what else do you do?
She wins off of this.
I'm gonna fucking win.
We'll see.
I'm definitely gonna fucking win.
Corkscrew's going in. Corkscrew's going in.
This is mulligan now, isn't it? I mean, she tried once and got.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, it's not gonna.
Oh, there. Hey, you got something. That's better than most of Tim's, right there for sure. Yeah. I've got Papa's birthday bourbon. Birthday barrel, I mean, not birthday bourbon, birthday barrel. This is this year, so 2023.
So it is a bourbon.
It is a bourbon, yes. Mm-hmm. All right, cork pop. Slide on the set. Becca's got the lead, I think. That was terrible. It was squeaky and sloshy. That wasn't worth a shit. All right, Tim, you're last but not least. This could be a moment for you.
I've got exactly. I mean, this is for Darren. This is for Ryan. This is for all of us. Top challenge people. There's a lot riding on this here.
Yes.
Dancing Goat Limousine Rye, single barrel pick from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up. Damn it!
Not much there,
That's
Tim.
good
Not
for
much.
second place. It's good for second place.
You were so excited.
Yeah.
Didn't
Beka
I
wins.
say I am gonna win?
Yeah, you did. You did.
That's weird.
You visualized it, Becca. You nailed it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about this new penthouse that features bourbon down in Bardstown, Kentucky. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. We're also sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop focuses exclusively on barrel picks. It's the job of owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot to seek out distilleries that are making the best whiskey in the world, taste through their barrels, and select the ones that are off-profile in the best way possible. They have high standards and refuse to allow anything into their store other than something they would be proud to have their name on. This leads to some really awkward conversations with distilleries that can't make it, but they do it for you, their customers. Learn more about what is going on at their St. Louis-based store by heading over to abvbarrelshop.com. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at neelyfamilydistillery.com.
This is Mudcat Mike from MB Rollin Distillery. You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about the Brindiamo Penthouse.
Yes, we are. So the Brindiamo Penthouse.
Brindiamo. I said it wrong this whole time. I was really impressed with myself.
Yeah,
I did it wrong.
It's at the top floor of Spalding Hall. Now, many of you that, if you do know what Spalding Hall is, you've probably gone to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. They do their educational classes and things like that in there. This is actually in the penthouse, of course, of that. So for those of you that don't speak Italian, Brindiamo means let's toast. Good name then. It is, as mentioned before, home to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival headquarters. So they actually work out of there as well as the Bourbon Capital Guild. So those are the folks that are putting this thing together, the Bourbon Capital Guild. It does have a bar, and it even has its own signature cocktail, the Assaggio de Brindiamo, translation, a taste of Brindiamo, or a taste of less toast, I guess. So that's up there if you go to the bar itself. They are putting on classes that are sponsored by distilleries. So they actually have 9 distilleries on board. And in their project Old Stillhouse. So it's Lux Row Distillers, Preservation Distillery, Heaven Hill Distillery, Bardstown Bourbon Company, Maker's Mark, James B. Beam, Log Still, Barton 1792. So they are all offering classes at this place. So you can check out their website. I guess I should have put that in there, but I did not. Damn, I should have done that. I'll look that up whilst you guys talk about this. Talk amongst yourselves about
I'm glad that you brought out the Italian translation there, Steve, because my Italian is limited to spaghetti and bibbity boppy and bobbity boopy.
Okay.
That was good.
That was good.
Let's toast.
That was helpful.
Gabagool.
Let's toast. Gabagool. Gabagool means capicola. That means translates to capicola.
Pepperoni.
For those for those that have watched The Sopranos. So
I think it's interesting. I dig it. It looks super nice, right? And I don't know if it's necessary to have something like this out, and there's a lot of stuff going on already. And but good on them. I mean, it looks cool as hell. So let's see.
Yeah, they're doing some
check it out.
Some classes and certifications there. So, bourbon fans are always looking for something new, something different. And it is in Bardstown, which is good, which is probably going to be an area most people who are coming to the Bourbon Trail are going to be at anyway. So it could be the basis to start a trip or something like that, to go and do that and then see where that takes you. So,
is it a bar that's open all the time?
I'm not sure how that works, how the bar side works. If you could just go up there anytime, or it's just for the private groups that are stationed up there, and then when the public comes in, you can then drink there yourself. I don't actually know how that works. Could be.
Yeah. It probably says an article that I pulled up.
It's like it looks like it's just private space, and then if you catch it right with a education class, good luck getting in there, right?
Right.
Book your tickets early.
Yeah, so
for all the bourbon tour companies open up all the new email addresses and box out all everybody else.
Yeah, so it's only about 24 spots too, so not a huge amount when they do have a class. So yeah, can accommodate 24 people. So that's not much.
It's a cool name. I dig the name.
It is a good name.
It seems like it'll be something that's kind of like a cool guy thing to be able to do. Like, oh, well, I got to go there. And so like just one of those things that like most people are not going to be able to do.
Right.
Which I mean, that's kind of, I hate to say it, but that's kind of what bourbon is with a lot of people. Like, I got to do this and you didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Exclusivity.
It is. Yeah.
Bragging about doing stuff. Like, that's kind of what this is. Like, this feels like that.
Feels like there'd be a lot of billionaires up there. So we know, the next person we're going to see up there is Ryan for sure.
Ryan Thompson will be sitting there
Ryan
sipping
Thompson,
in a golf shirt and shorts.
Oh yeah. Hello, chums. This is good, isn't it?
Whoa, this is excellent. I'm going to go put it in my private bourbon storage locker here, number 1.
We'll see. We'll see you guys there.
They gave me a pretty good rogering on the Bourbon Daily the other day. So the website, if you want to check out the classes, I did look it up. Bourbon Capital Academy, and that's CAPITAL, Bourbon Capital Academy. That's the place where you can go and get involved in the classes, and then go in there and get that signature drink and all that kind of stuff. Hang out with Ryan and stuff like that. That's one of their big selling points. Ryan Thompson's usually here.
Ryan Thompson, yes. Oh, look, your picture's right on the website, Ryan. It's right there front and center. Wow.
Yeah. It's funny they used the one that Tim created with the monocle and the top hat on there.
And the top hat, yeah.
I thought they would have done some sort of publicity photo. But no.
Are they
I like the summer out in Bardstown, so yes.
Summer in Bardstown.
I like the summer in Bardstown.
Sure. Loves the heat. Yes.
So there's that.
Is this supposed to be kind of like a competing thing against like Moonshine U?
That's what I was just going to say.
Oh, certainly so to some degree.
Yeah, so there's like a master's series. There's a fundamentals.
Correct. Yeah. They're trying to create ambassadors.
Art of blending.
I don't think they have visions of grandeur. Like Moonshine U literally wants to get every server, every bartender, every person that works at a distillery. I think this would be more of, Ryan's crowd is going through this. So,
hey, everyone knows I went to Moonshine U and I'm big fans of them and love those guys, what they have going on. So
you're right part of their, you're part of their branding too. So.
It's one of the first pictures in the executive bourbon steward class that they put up there. Say, hey, look at some of our prior graduates. There's Ryan Thompson. I did
There's Ryan Thompson.
Put the picture back up again. So you're going too fast. Let me snap a picture of that one. I'm going to use that for good times. It's coming, paying dividends.
And then that worked out. So that's good.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's supposed to be like a competing thing against it, like because there's like the Masters series.
Certainly to some degree, yes, but.
You got the
bourbon fans
introductory
are
to
gonna,
bourbon education.
Yeah, I don't think bourbon fans limit themselves to one. I think I would go through their class. So it's just like I went through Moonshine U. I'd do both.
Of course, yeah,
of course. What's the difference? Yeah,
I like little competition. Little healthy competition's always
sure,
okay, right?
Sure. So. Yeah, so it's an interesting take for sure. I mean, nobody does it better than Moonshine University. That's the place to go. But
Bingo.
if you're looking for a secondary one to go to, and something that sounds like a kind of a unique experience, this penthouse with a bar that has a signature cocktail and stuff like that. I think it's really about that stuff. This exclusive part.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is it open? Are they open?
Yeah.
Fall of 2023, it looks like, for the classes, but then it looks like the location is open.
The location's open. I think they're going to have some stuff at the Bourbon Festival up there, which I guess is considered fall of 2023.
Yeah, I was going to say, are they launching it with the Bourbon Festival?
Yeah, because there's So you might maybe if you're taking some of the classes there, you can at least go up there and take a look around. Yeah.
That's where Royce's class was at last year.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. Cool. I do think
you're going to miss Ryan Thompson because he starts fall in Tuscany by then. So
I do like to fall in Tuscany.
Yes,
in my fall.
We know.
Beautiful there.
Right.
Beautiful that time of year.
Yeah, for sure. As the Mr. Glamorous Ryan Thompson right now is Julying in Buffalo, New York. As all billionaires do.
It's a wee bit cooler up there this time of year.
In a Marriott on the American side.
You don't sweat as much.
This brings me back to talking about this oppressive heat that we've had recently. Does that pouch underwear? Do I want my nuts in a sweaty pouch?
Would you rather them not be in a sweaty pouch?
I feel like there's some airflow outside the pocket. I don't know.
Rather than bad wings,
Isn't this better?
I mean,
Royce will swear by him. You can call Royce after these shows.
I got to talk to Royce about this.
Ask him about his undies.
Yeah.
Where is he buying these things?
You can get them.
Look at Ryan. He's ready.
You've never heard of Saks before?
Saks. That's
so it's you missed out on this small talk, but it's underwear for men that have a pouch up front for what you can imagine that pouch up front would be for.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so
Royce loves them, huh?
Loves them.
Oh yeah.
All right.
He stores his zucchini in there. So. He has it for lunch.
Like these are for you. You can start. What the hell's going on?
What the hell's going on there? There's a big circle on there.
Some ad popped up. But probably going to some spam site. We'll see here. Hold on.
All the cool guys are wearing them these days.
Yeah, all the cool guys are wearing these for you, Ryan.
That's not what they are.
It's got a crocheted wiener. You just put that in there. So
wow,
not what they are.
So that's what Royce is wearing.
That's what Royce is wearing.
He's got some of those there too.
That is not what they are.
That's interesting. It's an interesting choice, Royce.
He pulled that up quickly. I'm just surprised he got it.
Yeah, he knew where to go to get that. Yeah,
I think that maybe what I was talking about in that small talk and what Tim was talking about in the small talk were maybe two completely separate things.
Two different things,
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. You're not wrong, Beka.
You can't unsee that, can you, Tim? You can't unsee those.
No.
Oh,
at least it wasn't a rooster.
So yeah, fair enough. So there you go. There's a little bit about Brindiamo. Yeah.
That's
so check
where
it
we
out.
went with the fancy place.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, they got to be happy. They're like, hey, there's a show about us out there. Let's go check it out.
Fantastic.
And we start talking about this stuff.
They talked about the
Just
Beach
let them know
Boys
the ABV
and
Network
the Beatles.
sent you.
Yeah, everything but us. Yeah. All right. On that note, we'll wrap it up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Tim, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me making fun of Ryan Thompson on the Crew Club as well as on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
All right. Ryan, sorry.
Across all socials at 10th MTN Whiskey and our website's 10thwhiskey.com. That's 10th, whiskey with an E.
10th. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think he covered all of it that time. Last time he waited and then wanted to go back and cover it. Oh, okay. 10th, 10th. All right, Beka, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me on X, previously known as Twitter, and Instagram at Miss Beka Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, ABV Barrel Shop. You can try before you buy, which is pretty darn cool. We get people from all over. We had someone in from California just the other day and like, oh, we've been hearing about this place. We're finally here. So it's cool. It's cool. Love it. So come by, check us out, abvbarrelshop.com. Find out our hours, what we have in stock, and so much more, abvbarrelshop.com. Beka, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some of the great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro is owned and operated by Russell Creed, who makes stills for the hobby distiller. He offers a one-stop shop for everything the at-home distiller needs. Whether it's a small, experimental stovetop still or something bigger you run outside, he has the still or parts you would have difficulty fabricating yourself if you were trying to build a DIY still project. Additionally, he has resources to assist in creating unique distilled spirits, including heirloom grains, barrels for aging, and recipes. Check out Russell's company online at moonshinestillpro.com. Finally, I have a question for you. Have you ever boxed a bear? Of course not. That'd be silly. Bears really don't follow the rules, so shots in the back of the head, punches to the nuts, and scrums after the bell would be the norm. A better idea would be to enjoy Boxing Bear Whiskey, a brand crafted by Nobleton's Distilling House in Union, Missouri, and sold exclusively at the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis. This is a popular offering that sells out quickly, but when you're in town, stop by the ABV Barrel Shop and see if they have it in stock. Better yet, sign up for their email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com and you'll know exactly when it is in stock. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.